How you doing, YouTube viewers? This is Galen. I'm making this video out of Canyonville, Oregon. Um, we're taking our 34-hour due to the fact that we ain't have to be to the shipper till tomorrow at 9 o'clock. It is now Sunday, 8:55. So we won't be dropping off till tomorrow morning. So we decided to stop here at the truck stop in Canyonville. There's seven feathers. I drove for about 8 hours yesterday, and then my trainer took over for about 2-3, and that was it. It's cold, as you tell. I got the hat on. I got a body thermal on because it is cold. As you see, it is, like I said, 8:55, and this is how I look outside. Uh, it ain't pretty. Um, it's very muggy. This morning it was foggy. It was foggy. You can still see some up there. Um, the truck stop was pretty packed. Um, it was pretty packed last night. When we got here, it was pretty packed. Um, my trainer, he's cool. You know, he's asked for a non-smoker. They gave me an electronic smoker. I will take one of those. So for y'all that don't smoke, when you get your trainer, they're gonna ask you smoking or non-smoking. Tell them non-smoking. But if he smokes those electronic ones, that's cool because I can handle those. I cannot handle a normal cigarette, for some reason. Just being in this little cab, with a guy that smokes, I can handle that because they have different smells. He has a watermelon one and some other crazy, a cinnamon one. That's the main one he smokes though. But I could take that. So for y'all who don't smoke, it's a possibility if you ask for a non-smoking driver, you might be waiting a little longer, waiting for getting the trainer. So tell them you'll take one that smokes electronic smokes though, but don't it's only a few weeks. You're getting the training over with, so trying to suck it up because I know I am. Um, like I said, I probably broke 1,500 miles now, 1,600 miles my first week driving. Like I said, I didn't drive at all the first day. It was just watch him, see what he doing. Um, Let me see. If y'all don't know, Knight has a pay where you can get paid daily or you can get paid weekly. My trainer, he gets paid weekly, and I'm sorry, he gets paid daily. So like every time a load is done, he faxes in his trip form. He gets paid the next day. So it's pretty cool. If you're Squire, we get paid 400 a week every Thursday. Uh, we You have to do weekly until I think you have to do weekly until you break your 30,000 mile mark. That's when you completely, they call it getting knighted. But so once I go back week after next because we got to load to Indiana that has to be dropped off by the 14th or 15th, one of them. And we got to load to Indiana, then I have to go back to Texas to take my driving test. After that, I go out with a trainer 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, then graduate, come back to Phoenix, do a driving test with just some random driver, and if he says I'm good, is here, have your own truck. So I haven't drove through no weather conditions yet. It's been sunny. I ran through a little bit of wind first couple of runs, but so far I have not ran into no rain, no snow, no fog, no nothing. So I got a feeling with my trainer, I'm not gonna see no weather condition. But as soon as I get my truck solo, it's gonna be a problem. I got that feeling already. Um, like I said, my trainer, he doesn't stay up front, uh, the whole time. Okay, he sits over there in the passenger seat, and if your trainer if he goes in the back or if he takes off his shoes or if he's relaxing, that's a good thing. That means you're doing good. But if he's up there and he's telling you, watch your lane, watch your shift, watch the speed, then, just try and take it in. Uh, he goes in the back area once in a while when he's on the phone and I'm trying to listen to some music. He has satellite radio, so uh, like I say, he's pretty confident in what I is in my driving, and I'm more confident now. Hitting 1,500 miles already in my first week. I got cut off one time by another truck. Yeah, I got cut off, and basically you're going 65 because their trucks are governed at 65. So I was going 65, truck cut in front of me. I had to brake and then had to put it in gear because there's a lot of traffic behind me. We were going up a hill. So if I just would have kept it in neutral and held the clutch in, I probably would have started to roll back. So just, prepare yourself. They do something called Smith training. Just prepare yourself. Always have an outlet. Always think of what's the possibility of the vehicle in front of you stopping, or, with Night or any company, don't watch the vehicle directly in front of you. Scan it every once in a while, but watch the vehicle in front of that vehicle, because if that vehicle brake lights come on, then the vehicle in front of you brake lights come on, and then you got to brake. So if you can get a head start by looking at a few vehicles ahead of the vehicle in front of you and they brake, start to slow down a little bit. So that's how I did it. I was like, okay, it's a possibility that he might cut me off. So he cut me off. I braked, popped it in the third, because I was in, eighth gear. I had to, hit the brake, clutch, pop it in the neutral, hit the select the switch down, pop it in the third. It sounded like a lot, but I did it. So, and my trainer was very impressed. So the more that you hit the road, the more impressed your trainer to get, because it's not going to be just clear open roads all the time. I ran into traffic probably about 2-3 times already. And you get, third gear, fourth gear. I done went up hills, down hills. So just be confident in what you're doing. Don't overthink it, because that's what I was doing a few times. I overthought it. So let me see. Like I said, he doesn't sit in the front the whole time. I'm gonna say about 80% of the time he's there, But other than that, he goes in the back. When I saw him take off his shoes, I was kind of like, oh, that's good, because he's confident in me. So. What else? That's it, I'll probably go down and watch some football today. Like I said, if y'all got any more questions, for people out there, because the question you might ask, somebody else might be wanting to ask. So, like I said, comment, subscribe, like, tell your friends about it. It's a cool thing. It's cool, it's more organized. I'm gonna tell you now. It's more organized than what you think. All right, if you think you're just going to get in the truck, put it in gear, and go, you're wrong. You have time limits. You have DOT inspections. You have scales. It's just so much to take in. And as the day go on, I'm taking in day at a time. So, like I said, y'all have a good day today. I'll try and make another video midway through next week. And like I said, I'm gonna keep going until, once I get my own truck, y'all will, and I get it set up, as soon as I get it. But when I get my own truck, y'all will see the outside, y'all will see the inside. I will show y'all the trailers and how they look. I know some of y'all have seen them already, but other than that, I'm praying for a Volvo also, because the Internationals, they ride smooth, but the Volvos turn better. If you didn't know, Volvos turn better. So other than that, like I said, I'll give y'all one more shot of Oregon. That's the mountains. You'll drive past a few volcanoes. It's real foggy. A few trucks here. So other than that, y'all have a nice day, and be blessed.